Hello friends, welcome to my channel Master the Monster. Are you the one who think math is a monster? Are you frustrated with your heavy mathematical calculations? Are you haunted by the homeworks given by your math teacher? Are you annoyed about your mathematics exam? Now you can stop worrying. With little interest and regular practice, you can master the monster. All that you need to do is just subscribe to my channel so that you can join with me to overcome your fear for maths. Class 10 CBSE Maths Chapter 1 Real Numbers Exercise 1.4 Problem number 1. Without actually performing the long division, state whether the following rational numbers will have a terminating decimal expansion or a non-terminating decimal expansion. So here we are given 10 fractions. Okay. And we see that all of them are rational numbers. The only thing we have to find is whether their decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating without actually dividing them. Right? So we have seen 3 results in our previous video. I have given the link of the results in the description box. Okay, using those results, let us conclude whether the given numbers are terminating decimals or non-terminating decimals. Okay, now first let me consider the first subdivision 13 by 3125. Okay, now let me factorize the numerator and denominator. The numerator is a prime number, so we couldn't factorize it. Now let me factorize the denominator. When I factorize the denominator 3125, let me divide it by 5 because it is divisible by 5, so that I get 625. When I again divide it by 5, I get 125. Then again let me divide it by 5 so that I get 25. Then again dividing by 5, I get 5. Since 5 is a prime number, we stop here and we see that we have got 5 times 5, that is 5 power 5. Right? Okay, now we know that the denominator q in p by q, the denominator q should be of the form 2 power n, 5 power m. So it should be powers of 2 or powers of 5 or powers of both. In that case, the decimal expansion will be terminating. So here the denominator is factored as powers of 5. Therefore, the given number is terminating decimal, that is 133125 has a terminating decimal expansion. Okay, now we'll go for second subdivision. Second subdivision is 17 by 8 and the numerator is 17 as it is and the denominator is 2 cubed. So now the denominator is factored as powers of 2. Therefore, 17 by 8 has terminating decimal expansion. Third subdivision, we'll move on to third subdivision 64 by 455. Now let's factorize both the numerator as well as the denominator. Numerator is 64. When you factorize it by 2, you get it to be 32. Again factorize it 16. Factorize it 8. Factorize it 4. Factorize it 2. So I have got 2 power 6. divided by 455. Let me factorize 455. So that I get 5. When you divide by 5, it is 91. And this is divisible by 7. So 13. 13 is a prime number. So let me stop here. So that I get 5 into 7 into 13. So here in the decimal expansions, the denominator has integers other than 2 and 5, isn't it? We should have only 2 and 5 in the denominator, but we have 7 and 13. Integers other than 2 and 5. Therefore, the 64 by 455 is non-terminating recurring. A recurring decimal. I will go for the fourth subdivision. The fourth subdivision is 15 by 1600. So now this is equal to, when you factorize 15, it is 3 into 5. And denominator is 1600. Divide by 2, it is 800. Divide by 2, it's 400. Divide by 2, it's 200. Divide by 2, it's 100. Divide by 2, it's 50. Divide by 2, it's 25. Divide by 5, it's 5. Okay, so that you have 2 power 6 into 5. Okay, here you have the denominator to be of the form. The denominator is of the form 2 power n into 5 power m. Therefore, 115 by 1600 is terminating decimal. As terminating decimal. Right? Now we'll pass on to the fifth subdivision. The fifth subdivision, the number given is 29 by 343. Okay, the numerator is 29 as it is, and the denominator 343. When you divide, it is divisible by 7, so that you get 49. Again, it's divisible by 7, so 7. That is 7 cubed. So the denominator is not of the form 2 power n, 5 power n. Therefore, this has a 29 by 343 has non-terminating recurring decimal. Sixth subdivision. The sixth subdivision is 23 by 2 square 5 cube. Sorry, 2 cube 5 square. So here obviously we see that the denominator is of the form 2 power m n 5 power m. Therefore, the given number 23 by 2 cube 5 square has terminating decimal expansion. Pass on to subdivision 7. Okay, the number given here is 129 by 2 square 5 power 7, 7 power 5. Okay, here clearly the denominator is expressed in factors itself. So here the denominator is not of the form 2 power n 5 power m, because we have some other integer 7 other than 2 and 5. Therefore, the given number, that is the given rational number, has non-terminating recurring decimal expansion. Right? Okay, now let's pass on to subdivision 8. Subdivision 8, the number given here is 6 by 15. So here it is 3 into 2 by 3 into 5. The factorization is 3 into 2 by 3 into 5. When you see the You can cancel the common term 3, therefore it is 2 by 5. So here the denominator has only powers of 5. So the denominator has powers of 5. Therefore, the given number 6 by 15 is terminating. Okay, I will pass on to ninth subdivision. The ninth subdivision number given is 35 by 50. So here we have 5 into 7, 35 by 2 into 5 into 5 is 50. We can cancel 1 5 and we see that the denominator is of the form 2 power n 5 power m because it is 2 into 5. Therefore, the given rational number has terminating decimal expansion. Now the final subdivision is 77 by 210. So this is 7 into 11 numerator and the denominator is 2 into 3 into 7 into 5 because when you divide 210, okay, now here you can cancel 3, 7, but you see there is a 3. Other than 2 and 5 you have another integer, therefore denominator has some other integer, other than 2 and 5. Therefore, we conclude the given number 77 by 210 as non-terminating recurring decimal. Finally, we have found that 13 by 125, 17 by 8, 15 by 1600, 23 by 2 cube 5 square, 6 by 15, 35 by 50 are all rational numbers with terminating decimal expansion and the remaining are rational numbers with non-terminating repeating decimal expansions.